through the cemetery and up back of Uncle Tip's woods, down through the Wilhelm place. Frandu and what the heck was the other guy's name? The two old bachelors lived there. But eventually it came out just north of Kemp's.
Mm-hmm.
It says Kemp's right there, Vicky Kemp.
Yeah, right there.
Well, that's where the heck is that? Oh,
That's going
this is where Vicky Kemp was, down in here,
And this is McMaster.
and it used to go over down through here and come down by Joel Kemp too.
Mm-hmm.
So Vicky and Arlene
Yeah.
lived there, but it's
There's been a road there in years.
yeah. When we were doing the Irwin roads, we cut it off there. Carl Englert had 4 acres of land
This
down
was-
there.
Was this Savannah Wallace there?
She's back in. You see Kemp's all over the place here.
Mm-hmm.
That
There's that school at Elton's.
yeah, here's number 2, the block schoolhouse. Here's the Wallace place up here.
Now the block schoolhouse, was that a frame building, or, I mean, do they call it block because it's made out of cement blocks?
No, it's square.
Oh, okay.
Reasonably square.
Still
I don't
up
know,
there.
it was always just called the block
Okay.
schoolhouse.
That one's still there?
Yeah.
No,
The black,
No.
That's, Elton had that. That's all,
no,
isn't it?
no.
They tear it
Oh,
down.
I'm sorry.
Is that?
Elton's over here, honey.
No.
He was
Wait,
he was number 6. There's the Hartmann place and the Wallace place.
wait, where's
There is the
Uncle
Everman
Warren's
Road.
house?
No, he's on 36 in there.
Oh, it's not on here?
McMaster. There's where Warren lived.
Here's,
That's Rock Spring Hill. Should be.
Yes, yes, it is.
Going right into Union Corners.
Yep.
And that's where Warren and the twins were born down there. But this whole block that I've got my hands on,
Mm-hmm.
they're all tied in relation as first cousins to the last loaf of bread that was baked.
Mount Warren's Road, isn't that Route 36?
yeah, that's
This
36.
is old
So that's-
36.
That's 36, yeah.
So that's Uncle Warren's house now,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, the red schoolhouse. Right there for Warren lives, is right
Yeah.
there.
And it's still there.
Yeah.
That one's still
Now that's, the shoot mills in gate left the thing to the Presbyterian Church.
Yeah.
That's where they originated from. Their father was had a blacksmith shop up in there.
Yeah.
Boy, things are sure. This is a green place. There's the old Grange Hall right there. This is a green place that burnt. Oh, I don't forget. I remember when it burnt, but
There was a Grange right there?
Well,
There's
the
a-
Grange Hall is right here, the
No.
one that
on the other
Present
side,
one.
those 2 little buildings.
they
Mm-hmm.
built it in this.
This is a Ray
town
Chasey
hall,
place.
The
That's
fire
where the
company is there too.
town
Yes, okay, yeah.
town book.
I know where you are now.
Okay. Woodside stock. See, somebody said, come and say, you know where the Woodside Stock Farm is? Never heard of it.
Huh.
It's been in existence longer than I have. But Bob, now here's the Buttersville.
That's the church right there.
Yeah.
That's there now. Yeah.
Yeah, good heavens. Here's the Nelson Cole.
Mm-hmm.
It-
That'd probably be him.
That's the place where he was.
Mhm.
That's got to be the Moore Road. It is. That's the Moore Road. Comes right up through there.
Yep.
This is
Right, because here, that house was still standing maybe 20 years ago, and then Gene had it burned down
Yeah.
because of kids getting
Yeah.
in there. And then that,
Craig R.
right
Moore.
next to it, those barns are still there.
Yeah.
And then the road goes, or that lane goes right up here, and this is where we had our cabin up here. There's a nice pond and everything.
Oh. You see, there's roads on here
Mhm.
that aren't around anymore.
Yeah, one of these would have swung over and gone
Well,
back behind
this-
the
this
cemetery
road-
on Dutch Street,
Yeah.
and that's not there anymore.
This road only goes this far now. That's a Moffat place, and this is a Potter place. She was my grandmother. But there's 2 bridges here where those lines come together.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was on the town board, the bridges fell apart. We didn't have the money to build them, so we just took them apart, put up some.
This must be Moffat's Road.
It is.
Used to be a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Big trees all along both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Just a
Maple,
lovely
Weeping
road. Then
Elm,
they did this. What was the name of that project?
Irwin
The
Project.
Irwin Project. And they took all those trees down and spoiled it. It really is a beautiful place.
You had to have a 5-rod road. You couldn't get on the program. They wouldn't reimburse you for your money. So you take a horse and buggy road, same way
Yes.
with Green Street.
Right.
I took out those beautiful old big maples that were that big around with a D4. I thought I'd never get the end of it. Eddie Mack kept saying, I don't know how you do it. Don't do that, you're going to break it. I said, well, if it breaks, we'll go get another one.
Now, your grandmother lived there at the Potter place?
Yep,
And what was her name?
Harriet.
Harriet?
I can't tell you what her parents' names were.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's in your book.
The last of the Lindsays just died here, what, 8, 10 years ago?
No, wait a minute here.
This is Union
This is
College.
Presbyterian Road. Your grandmother lived over there? This is our house
Here's
right
Jean.
here.
Here's where Jean is right now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, right down here where Charlie Comer lives.
Oh, I didn't know your grandmother lived there.
Well, she's born, brought up there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
How do you think her and this fellow that lived here got together?
I don't know.
They didn't have cars. They climbed behind fences.
Oh,
I just found it in
Yep.
your book.
I found one of those.
Oh, yeah, my
I just found that
My-
in here. In
my
your book.
great-grandmother married my great-grandfather because my great-grandfather was working for her father on the farm. And, that's how they met,
Well, I met her in school.
Oh,
Boy,
man,
there's
yeah.
been a lot of water over the dam. Now, see, this road isn't there anymore.
Is that picture in there of the house, this house with Jay?
We,
Yeah.
I was going to say, why don't we'll look at a couple